The families and tradies left high and dry after another building company collapse. The construction industry is in a crisis. Builders are dropping like flies, owing millions and leaving hard-working Australians with the bill.
It's heartbreaking. I get very emotional.
There's just got to be some sort of protection for us to get to this point. It's taken, 12, 13 years just to get to this point. It's just back to zero.
An isolated case of a business gone bad, or a glimpse into the shaky foundations of an industry that's the bedrock of our economy. Either way, the collapse of Victorian builder Langford Jones has left others paying the price.
We're just gutted. We're angry, absolutely devastated and angry that I have to just start again.
Donna Taylor put her life savings into a Langford Jones house to be built in coastal Victoria. Make sure you've got a roof over your head. That's what her late mum taught her.
Sorry. She just taught us to get home first and save and work hard and be honest and be a good person, and she'd be devastated, and part of me is glad she's not here to see it, because she'd just be heartbroken and for me as well.
Donna signed up for a house from Langford Jones in November 2020. Construction began but stalled last year. The postie paid $150,000 to Langford Jones, but the builder hasn't delivered.
I've done nothing wrong. We try to, I just don't understand why they didn't stop earlier. There's got to be better ways to protect the innocent clients.
When the company collapsed, so did Donna's dream, leaving her with nothing but a frame and a hollow feeling.
It's a long road to working out what happens. I'm going to have to keep working full time until I retire, pay off a debt that I shouldn't be paying off.
And there's no cover on the build to stop the wintry weather, leaving mould marks on the woodwork.
I have to start from scratch. I have to try and work out whether this frame is okay, whether it's viable to leave, and if not, then get a roof put on it.
And that's more money she doesn't have, and Donna's not the only one left in the lurch.
I think they knew that they were going under when they were still extracting money from people, and that's a pretty ordinary thing to do.
Cameron Dean paid Langford Jones to begin building a house on a block he'd purchased, and construction never started.
How much are you out of pocket now?
Around 50k. Right. The rest was with variations.
Do you reckon you'll ever see that again?
No, I don't think I'll ever see that again.
And then there's the tradies.
I don't know, it just baffles me that we're just going in circles. It's just bullshit, to be honest.
Shane and Mel run a family business supporting their kids and a number of subcontractors. They've done thousands of dollars worth of jobs for Langford Jones that they haven't been paid for.
Everyone is working their off at the minute to get ahead because, no matter how much the money that you're owed, it is, we've all got to put food on the table. We've all got families, we've all got businesses, and it's just heartbreaking. There's actually no other word for it. It's just heartbreaking.
The couple has made plenty of sacrifices to build up their business, and were hoping the hard work would allow Shane to spend more time being dad.
I worked pretty hard in my career, and I've missed a lot of their stuff when they were younger, and we just got to a point where, stop working weekends and things. Now I'm back to working weekends and 12, 15-hour days. Don't get to see them. You got to do it.
And the stress isn't just financial.
Not to mention the mental strain of this, I'd love to go and speak to a psychologist and say, things haven't been great, but sorry, we can't even afford to do that. It's the bigger picture of this. It's just, where is our support? Nothing is being done, and it's happening and it's happening and it's happening, and we all just get wiped.
But it's not just Langford Jones. In the past year, at least 15 Australian builders have collapsed, including Brisbane-based ProBuild, Condev on the Gold Coast, Perth constructor Pindon, and Geelong-based builder Waterford Homes, while plenty more are struggling.
The country's biggest builder, Metricon, has denied recent reports that they're in serious financial trouble.
But they have announced a fire sale of sorts, putting 56 display homes on the market, hoping to raise more than $60 million. And despite stranded customers lining up for answers, acting Metricon CEO Peter Langfelder claimed at the time there was nothing to see here.
You know, the media's not helping here. You know, the reality is we're strong. It's really because of this media frenzy that's been drummed up by you guys.
Lawyer Justin Lawrence says current corporate law gives building bosses an out when things go bad.
There are no personal guarantees ever given by directors to homeowners. So in those circumstances, it's much easier for them to say, well, we haven't got the money to pay or complete. So in those circumstances, we're just going to put the company into liquidation and move on.
Lawrence wants regulators to be tougher and remove licences from directors who leave customers hanging.
And what we're seeing a lot of is companies going into liquidation, but the same builder appearing at another company and opening up tomorrow and effectively doing it again.
And Donna agrees that should be the first phase in an industry needing some reconstruction.
The builders can actually go under and then just start another business tomorrow, and we're stuck with our lives destroyed, thousands upon thousands and into the hundreds, and just ruining, you know, us small hard workers.